Hey guys, Rolo and I were having a conversation. Sorry about that. We were just talking about how he's a good boy and how we're going to go watch TV later. So, but anyway, good evening, everybody. Welcome. It is time for the it's time for the Thursday edition of Sidetracks and Splinters, the one where we talk about what's going on, what's coming up this coming weekend, and then taking a peek a little farther into the future. Some things that are coming up just down the road a bit. So let's jump right into it. This Saturday, there will be a drop spindle class with Tara at Unraveled Yarn Boutique from 1 to 3. Cost for that is $45 and supplies will be included. So if you've had an interest in fiber arts and if you think that is and you want to get in like at the ground floor, this is like, you know, you take the raw product and you have to spin it into the yarn that later gets used to make the products. I could really see, and I don't know if I'm stealing anybody's thunder or if Petra's going to shoot me for this, but I think I could see how we could do um, like a progressive yarn project where you came in and you had a spindle class where you learned how to. I mean, I guess if we wanted to take it one step back, we could go out and shear the sheet, but that that might be going a bit far. But if you had if you came in and you spun the yarn, have a spinning day where you came in and spin the yarn, and then have Petra host an event where you could dye the yarn, and so you could end up with your own unique dye lot of yarn that you actually spun, which you could then take to one of the stitching nights or to one of the crochet or knitting classes, and then take that whole product from start to finished product. So anyway, maybe I'm being too ambitious, but it kind of sounds like it would be like that'd be like a summer project. That's not going to be like a weekend thing. That's going to be, um, we're going to come in and we're going to meet in May, and we're going to do this piece of it, and then we're going to come back in June and we're going to do this piece of it, and then we're going to come back in July and do the next piece of it, and so on and so forth. Um, especially because if you're looking at the dye process, there's a from the time you dye the wool and then you have to give it time to dry, and that takes some time, and depending on the humidity and air temp, it can take some more time. So and Elizabeth says, Petra, I'm sorry Larry is such trouble. And then she says, no, dying is not safe for the untrained. Um, it doesn't have to be safe. I mean, that's just where we weed out the weak. So, and training it, that's part of that teaching process. So you got to learn somewhere. Anyway, okay, maybe it's a bad idea, but I thought it was a cool idea. Still, this Saturday, September 21st, from 1 to 3, there will be a drop spindle class at Unraveled Yarn Boutique. Later on that day, from 3 to 7, it's going to be Stitching Day. I get to do it. I get to do the dyeing of the yarn, of the yarn. Yeah, of the yarn. I really need to think before I speak, but then where would the fun in that be? Anyway, Stitching Day, September 21st, this Saturday from 3 to 7. Bring a fiber art and sit and visit and do a little fiber arting along with your fellow fiber enthusiasts. Next Saturday, September 28th at 10:30 will be a beginner knit class. In this class, you can learn to knit. The class includes the yarn, needles, and instructions for the class. And now, Though I was kind of confused when I saw this. It says at a later date we will help you start a beginner pattern, and I was kind of wondering how it was going to work. And so then I had to do a little bit of digging into it. Oh, that would keep the foot out of the mouth. Do we see that happening? No, no. Me with the foot? No. Yeah, I've that. There's sometimes you hear about animals or something getting foot and mouth disease. Yeah, no, but I constantly suffer from foot in mouth. So, which is surprising considering how not flexible I am. Anyway, the beginner knit class. Um, so they're it's not going to be rush you through and make something. They will take the time to coach you and make sure that you understand the different pieces. Not helping. You're not helping. Not helping at might be true, but still. Anyway, beginner knit class. They're going to give you the instruction and teach you how to make the different stitches and do the different things that you need to do, and they're going to get you comfortable with that and make sure that you understand those basic things. And then when you're comfortable with that, um, then they will assist you in getting starting a beginner pattern, getting something for you to create. But if that takes a little time, there's nothing saying that the knit class starts at 10:30, it's over at noon. You got to have this thing done by noon. If it takes longer than that, they want you to be comfortable with that, and then they'll work with you to coach you so that you have a successful outcome from this knit class. It's not that it's like, okay, here, do this thing. Okay, great. Everybody got that? Okay, we're moving on to the next thing. Now, why don't you have your shirt done? So, no, it's not going to be like that at all. It will be a very helpful and a very well led class. And if you're interested or looking to get into fiber arts, this would be a great place to start. Juniper Tree Meadery has brought back last year for the we don't talk about the shirt. I thought it was Bruno we didn't talk about, or did we name the shirt Bruno? um, Juniper Tree Meadery last year for the fall equinox, they created a, uh, a special edition called Autumn Moon. Well, it turned out that it was really good, and so they've decided that they're going to bring it back again this year and make it a part of their standard offering. So, Autumn Moon is back on the menu, boys. And speaking of which, the autumnal equinox should be right around the corner. Yes, yes, it is. The autumnal equinox for 2024 will take place Sunday, September 22nd, 2024 at 7:43 a.m. So September 22nd, the official start of fall. Um, and I think the full moon was just a couple days ago. So yeah, the 17th and 18th of September was September 2024's full moon. It was also a super moon, the harvest moon. There was a partial lunar eclipse that went on along with that. So some very interesting things there. And anyway, so autumn moon available at Juniper Tree Meadery. Also going on this weekend. This weekend is food truck weekend. And the Spice Girls Thai street food will be at Juniper Tree Meadery this Friday and Saturday. Oh, one more thing. I don't have a slide for this. Um, the next iteration of their wines around the world series that they've been doing is taking place this weekend. Featuring wines from Germany. If you'd be interested in that, you need to make reservations in advance, including payment, and you can call or message um, the meadery to coordinate that. But that will be taking place Saturday. So if you're interested in that, probably should do that tomorrow. Right, Rolo? Yep, that's what I thought. Downtown Nutrition has released another flavor for us. And I really just thought that this picture looked really cool. And I liked the way that the blues and the greens and the yellows were all swirled together. So I just thought it was a really, really neat picture. That was what caught my attention. Turns out the name of this one is Baby Yoda. Oh, you want to know what's in it? Yeah, you're going to have to go to their Facebook page and look. I know, but I'm just not going to tell you. This weekend is the first of two fall markets at the Paragould Farmers Market, taking place from 8 till noon this Saturday, September 21st, and next Saturday, September 28th. Uh, Last chance to go visit the farmers market for the season. The regular season fall farmers market ended the end of August, and then there is the 2 week fall market taking place this weekend and next weekend at the Paragould Pavilion. If you haven't been to the farmers market, I don't know what your excuse is. You should definitely go. Check out all the things that are there. There's going to be fresh fruits and vegetables. There's going to be local artisans with all sorts of stuff. Steel and Stitches will be set up there with custom crochet stuff. Alhambra Orchard Apiary is going to be there with honey and apples. Pollard Farms will be there with a selection of sauces. They're going to have pickles this week because I saw them talking about that. Um, Big Creek Farms will be there with meats, locally grown meat, and Arkansas is going to be there. I know I'm missing some other people, but it's going to be a great weekend, and you should definitely come out to the farmers market. Come out, see what all's there, find something. If you can't find something, you're probably not looking hard enough because there's something for just about everybody at the farmers market. So go check it out. It'll be a great time. This Saturday, 8 to noon. Later on in the day on Saturday, September 21st, from 4 to 7 is Girls Night Out in downtown Paragould. Did I see Embracing Woods Christmas Tic Tac? No, I did not. I must have missed those. I yeah, I thought I was looking, but I guess I missed the Christmas Tic Tac Toe sets. I'll have to go look for those. Let me see. I'm sure I'm not finding it. Oh wait, there it is. You know, now that I look at that, I do remember seeing that, and I just apparently just like uh like blipped right past it or something. This is And the Christmas tic-tac-toe games from Embracing Wood. It's really, really cool. I had I missed that when I was scrolling through the stuff earlier night. Anyway, Girls Night Out. MJ Southern Chic is going to have finger foods by Bloom Events. There will be a glam bag with a $200 purchase. Enter for giveaways, and there will be special sales. So grab your besties and head downtown. Hey, remember that problem we were having with or we, and by we I mean me, was having with the Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce logo, that it disappeared off of a couple of the slides that I put together, and I had to go out and get another copy of it. Well, as it turns out, this week they changed their logo. So this is the brand new logo for the Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce. They don't currently have any events coming up this coming week. That's why the rest of this page is empty. But I wanted to show off their spiffy new shiny logo. The Chamber Quest hunt is on, and that is actually on until tomorrow at noon. So if you're interested in the Chamber Quest scavenger hunt, um, you've got about 3 hours and 45 minutes to complete it. You'll have to be able to pick your scavenger hunt card up at the chamber office, and I'm pretty sure they probably open at 8 in the morning, and then you have to turn it back in by noon. So that means between 8 a.m. until noon, which is 4 hours. Um, and I'm just saying 3 hours and 45 minutes because you're going to have to give yourself a little bit of window to make sure you're not late, um, to complete all of the. So if you haven't started, you've got less than 4 hours to get it all done, to collect 7 business stickers and return your card to the chamber. If you've already started, don't forget that you do have to turn it in by noon tomorrow, not 12:01, noon tomorrow. Blush has got a great selection of merchandise out for Girls Night Out. So while you're out about with the girls, make sure you check out all the locations that are going to be involved in Girls Night Out, and see what's going on there at Blush as well. Cultured Man is having a sale on silver jeans this weekend. Well, I guess technically it started this week. It ends on Saturday. Buy one, save 30%, 35% off two. Buy three and save 40% through September 21st. We regret to inform you that Friday evening's Random Bull with Fred Lee has been canceled. If you had pre purchased tickets, those have been refunded. Unfortunately, that event will not be taking place this Friday evening. However, next Saturday, you can catch Officer Udy at the Collins Theater. So tickets for that are available, and you can get the details for that at the Collins Theater Facebook page. GS Accessories, Gifts, and Home Decor is they've got some fall merch that is out currently, but they're already starting to step into some of the more winter and holiday merchandise. And this is one of the spotted this, and I thought this was just a really really cute. I mean, you could use this for a door hanger. I mean, it might be a little small, but I'd hang it on my door, or you can hang it on your Christmas tree. This ornament that says "It is the most wonderful time of the year," allegedly. Oh, and yes, the Christmas tic tac toe sets are really cute. Those would probably make really good stocking stuffers, honestly. Perfect Touch Home and Gift has got some really creative fall themed items for the little ones. This shirt here is in size 3T, and they have just a couple of these left. You would like to get some for your little to help them get into that fall vibe along with you, and go swing by Perfect Touch and see what they've got available. BRTC's Community Education will be having a sourdough bread baking class on September 30th. So if you'd be interested in signing up for that, do so soon. There was a that will be the next class that's available to sign up for. Um, there are a couple of classes coming up next week, but typically those classes, you need to register for the class a week in advance, which means we'd be looking at classes. The 26th would be the earliest class you would, and that is a stained glass ornament class, which is full. So let that be just a word of warning. These classes do fill up. So if you are interested in these classes, make sure that you register online. And it's probably best that you don't wait until the last minute to do so. Yes, yes, I caught that. Yeah, that was a hint. Now I would like to say on behalf of guys everywhere that guys and hints don't go well together. Um, I am not one for hints, subtle suggestions, or anything like that. I really need it to be, in some cases, literally spelled out for me. Um, so, hey, if you're good at hints, I mean, I commend you for that. They don't work so well for me. Taco Rio's inspirational thought of the week: behind every small business, there is a story worth knowing. So, telling guys to do something doesn't work. It needs to be their idea. Um, that's not always true. Um, Telling us to do something is fine. Um, just a word of warning that you can tell us to do something, and we will do it. We may not do it the way that you intended for it to be done. Um, that doesn't always work, you know. And in my case, if it's worth doing, it's worth over engineering. Anyway, Taco Rio: behind every small business, there's a story worth knowing. This is very, very true. There is definitely a story worth knowing behind every small business. And yeah, take some time and learn those stories because there are some really, really cool stories out there. The Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, Forest Wood, Crowley's Ridge Nature Center's Fall Family Fair is next Saturday, September 28th. I don't believe there's a cost associated with this, but they do ask that you register for this and sign up on their Facebook page. Or yeah, go to their Facebook page. There will be the event is there, and you can click on the link to go to the registration. Verb Bookstore, their fall sweatshirt is now available. If you would like to purchase that online, you can purchase that. They're books by Verb. Uh, If you've ever thought that it was easy running a small business, um, obviously, if you think that, you've never run a small business. But that being said, if you're interested in going to see what's going on at Verb Bookstore, go check out their Facebook page. It's been a really rough couple of months for Verb, and they're talking about that some on their Facebook page. If you'd be interested in reading about that, I'm not going to go into a lot of details about that. They do have the really cool sweatshirts that are available for purchase if you would like that, and they're really sharp shirts. But keep in mind that everything is not always sunshine and roses and easy and fun in the world of small business ownership. And Yes, books. And I saw somebody posted a comment on Facebook that said, and I don't remember the exact way it was phrased, but it was essentially, you guys always tell me to shop local and support local, but if I go into a small business and the owner doesn't smile and greet me and act like they're happy for me to be there, I'm never coming back. Um, I understand everybody has their own standards they want to live by, and I would just encourage you that if that's the way you feel, um, you should apply that same standard to every business that you deal with, not just your local businesses, but apply that standard to every business you deal with. And then give AT&T a call and let me know how your life is after that. And that's all I'm going to say about that right there. Huntington Square. The lounge at Huntington Square is going to be having a comic invasion next Saturday night, September 28th, with three national touring comedians. Showtime is at 8 p.m. Tickets are $18, and you can get those at comicinvasion.tv. Scan the QR code if you're interested. Go to the Lounge at Huntington Square's Facebook page, and you can probably get a link and get more information about the comedians there as well. Paisley Pineapple has got some fall themed merchandise, and this is a shirt that I happened to spot on their Facebook page that I know that Elizabeth is probably would really love. By the way, just because I know that's something that she would really love doesn't mean that I actually think that that's a hint that I should get the shirt either. I'm sorry, just it's not the way that works. See, I knew she'd love that. Hey, remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about the Tiny Twig said they were going to have several workshops coming up? Well, the first one is the pumpkin succulent planter workshop that's going to be taking place. I believe it's October 11th. I forgot to write the date down and I apologize for that. Go check out Tiny Twig's Facebook page and you can get all the details about the pumpkin succulent planter workshop, um, dates, times, costs, and all that other wonderful stuff that goes along with it. Rock Style Secondhand Swag is fully embracing fall, and they have several different football themed items available for you. If you're an Arkansas Razorback fan, go check out the stuff they've got that you can get you in great style to be calling the Hogs. There are several new arrivals at Sunflowers and Cotton Tees Boutique. I know the pictures on here are kind of small. That means you can do one of two things. You can either go to the Sunflowers and Cotton Tees Boutique Facebook page where you can see larger pictures of that, or you can just go ahead and swing on by and go visit SCTB and see what they've got. And a great time to do that would be when? How about Saturday during Girls' Night Out? See how I kind of like wove all that together there? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Right? And I know we keep talking about this, but yes, Girls' Night Out is this Saturday, September 21st from 4 to 7. And this big basket of merch could be yours if you are the lucky winner. There will be, as they usually are, for what are we darning? Probably something. I think that was about the shirt. I know she liked that shirt. That's part of the reason why I spotted it, is because I know she liked it. Yeah, and we're going to be downtown. Maybe not for GNO, but we'll be downtown Saturday, at least for a little while. We might have to swing by and look at that. I don't really know why he's not sitting in the bed thing, but rather sitting right next to it. He's just a little goofy tonight. Okay, than usual. Not many. Um. Anyway, yeah. There will be a, as there usually is. There's going to be a hunt-a-thon for stuffs, and go check out the Main Street Paragold Facebook page for all the details about what you have to do to get in to the running to win the Basket O merch. The Foundry will be having their that was last week. Wrong slide. Sorry about that. Here you go. This is the correct slide. Blood Bowl Sevens tournament will be taking place this Saturday, September 21st at noon. And to be fair, the Flesh and Blood tournament at the Foundry is is a monthly thing. Takes place on the second Saturday of every month, which means that the next one will be October 12th. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. is an armory event. If you would be interested in participating in the Flesh and Blood Armory event, that takes place on Thursdays at 6 p.m. So, yes, while I know there is one that went on earlier this evening, there'll be another one next week, too. And also at the Foundry, they are restocked on Dog and Suds root beer. If you would like, sorry about that, Rollo. If you would like to get some of that Dog and Suds root beer flavor and taste, they have the Dog and Sons root beer in stock, along with a couple other things like Grandpa Joe's coffee soda and Grandpa Joe's bacon soda, as well as butterscotch beer. That's a non-alcoholic butterscotch beer, and Jones' special release Nuka Victory soda. First National Bank would like to give you a heads up about some things that are changing a little bit. They've been undergoing a renovation project, and they're in the process of they call it their downtown beautification project. But they're in the process of renovating and building some new spaces. And so the blue square at the top of the page there in the top center, that's the main downtown branch. That's the main downtown First National Bank. That's where you're going to go if you need to, go talk to a teller, if you want to open a new account or things like that. And the parking lot that you would use for that is the parking lot just south of that. Um, if you need to go see someone in the loan department has been relocated to that blue square at the bottom. That blue square at the bottom is the uh, so the drive-through building. And what you would do is you would park in that yellow square, that parking lot just north of the drive-through building. And then as you're looking at the back of the drive-through building, which is the part where you would pull in, um, all the way on the right-hand side, there is a door that you would use to go to the loan department. Just to give you a heads up, that's where the loan department will be moving tomorrow. Um, and I'm sure they're going to move again once they get that big area that currently just looks like a big blob of dirt. After they finish with all the construction, you'll see some other new things that'll take place there as well. But for now, if you need to get to the loan department, that's where you can find them. Pollard Farms and Homesteads has gift baskets available. If you're interested in a gift basket, you can see them this Saturday at the farmers market, or you can give them shoot them a message on their Facebook page, and they can give you all the details about what they have available and the costs associated with those. There are a few local events that are coming up over the course of the next couple of weeks. And I was looking at these slides, and I was looking at some of these events, and I thought, holy cow, this is here already. It seems like we've been talking about these forever, and they've been on the calendar forever. And then all of a sudden, it's like this is just like weeks away. and it's almost shocking that it's snuck up like that. Um, Girls' Night Out this Saturday, September 21st, from 4 to 7 p.m. Beatles at the Ridge will be taking place all day Saturday, September 21st, in Walnut Ridge. They have music lined up. Tony Spinner and Ben Brand will be there. Derek Brandon, the Liverpool Legends, Memphis Jones. Going to be your musical lineup. There's going to be food as well. There'll be food trucks, Pawpaw's Barbecue, Jones Snack Shack. Jones Snack Shack, got to try them at Local Fest this past weekend. You'll find some good food there for sure. All queued up. Smoke is no joke. Mem Pops, Lemonade House Grill, Hillbilly Kettle Corn, Poppy's Polar Ice, Lucky 7 Lemonade. I really like Lucky 7 Lemonade. I find it quite tasty, and I have drink a lot of it. Every time they're at the farmers market, I I get I just about every time they're at the farm. I don't honestly, I don't know of a time I didn't get lemonade from Lucky 7 Lemonade when they were at the farmers market this summer. While I was getting me a lemonade, I was usually getting Jersey some strawberry water to go along with it. But yes, Lucky 7 Lemonade, super nice people. Really enjoy being able to talk and visit with them every time I get a chance to see them. Tacos for Life, Big Easy Catering, fried potatoes, beans, and cornbread, 80 plus vendors, car shows, kids' activities, and more. Lots and lots of stuff going on at Beatles at the Ridge this Saturday, celebrating 60 years. October 4th and 5th, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow is going to be October, y'all. I'm still trying to get my head wrapped around it being August. Okay. I'm not ready for it to be October. And yes, I am fully aware that there's a month of September in there. I'm still trying to get used to it being August. And I know that we're almost at the end of September and October is right around the corner. And it's just been a crazy fast year. Anyway, October 4th and 5th will be the Get Downtown Festival. There will be a block party Friday night. There's going to be live music, food trucks, a kids pavilion, petting zoo, street vendors, lots of stuff going on October 4th and 5th in downtown Paragould. October 3rd, right before I had these slides out of order. I was trying to get these in chronological order, but apparently got this one out. So right before the Get Downtown Festival, um, Thursday, October 3rd, Plates on Pruitt, catered by Chow 118, will be taking place all down Pruitt Street. They're going to block the street off. They'll have the table set up out in the street under the lights for you to enjoy a delicious meal catered by Chow 118. Tickets are $75. You can purchase those online if you wish. However, please keep in mind that if you do purchase those online, there is a service fee that will be attached to that if you choose to purchase it online. Or if you'd like, you can go down to Something Sweet and you can your um, pick up your tickets at Something Sweet. You won't have to pay that extra fee. And while you're there, you can grab yourself a coffee. And if it happens to be Thursday, you can get you something out of the Keto Cade or the Keto Cooler. And which, yes, today is Keto Thursday. And no, I didn't make it there. Forgot all about it. They do have I didn't say anything on the keto menu that was pumpkin, but they do have several pumpkin related items that were available for purchase this week. So if you're interested in those, Something Sweet. Saturday, October 5th, will be the Campbell, Missouri Farmers Market's Fall Festival in the Campbell City Park. It will be from 11 to 6. There's going to be live music by Steve Patton, Jake Long, and Justin Heskett. There will be a kids zone. There's going to be vendors and food trucks. They're going to have seating available if you'd like to listen to the music. As far as the music goes at this event, I don't know who Steve Patton is. So I take that back. The name's not ringing any bells. If I see him, I might know who he is. But the name isn't ringing a bell right off the top of my head. However, I do know Jake Long and I do know Justin Heskett, and if they're going to be playing, I'm sure you're going to have some really great music to listen to. And yes, we have been talking about this one for a long time, and it's almost here. Uh, we've been talking about this one so long that we were talking about this before somebody that a friend of mine um, got diagnosed with breast cancer. So that's how long we've been talking about this. So yeah, this one's kind of hits a little different now that I think about that. The Miranda Memorial Car Show will be taking place October 12th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Greene County Fairgrounds. If you're interested in being a part of the car show, there is a $15 vehicle entry. Registration will be from 9 to 11. Judging usually takes place around between 12 and 1. There will be trophies, food trucks, door prizes. The proceeds of this are going to the Central Arkansas Radiation Therapy Institute. And this event is being hosted by 727 Motorsports and will be taking place in conjunction with National Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day. Your food trucks for the event are going to be Mrs. B's Gourmet Grilled Cheese, Sam's Sweets and Treats, the Mad Mexican, and Bossed Up Barbecue. I haven't seen or heard anything from Bossed Up, and so I don't know if they're actually still. And this is one of those things when it comes to small businesses, God, guys, you got to understand this is it's hard, and so you may have people that things happen, and all of a sudden a business that you thought was there is missing, is MIA, and saw that happen to another food truck here in town earlier this year that due to health reasons had to close down. So yeah, definitely get a chance, support your local businesses, and maybe if they're not all sunshine and roses when you walk in the door, just realize that everybody has bad days, and maybe you can help them be in a better place for the next customer instead of being cranky too. The Paragould Holiday Market, formerly known as the Harvest Craft Show, will be taking place on November 16th. This is the farthest out thing I've got on the calendar currently. At the Paragould Community Center, there will be vendor booths, food, door prizes, and crafts, sponsored by the Paragould Parks and Recreation Department. They have kind of renamed this one and kind of they had some challenges with this one this year because it seemed like every week that they were trying to find to put this in, something else was going on, and there was another market going on, so they kind of had to do some shuffling around, and that's where we're in the middle of November now. But anyway, that's it. That's what's going on in and around the area. All the stuff that's local and things going on, things that you need to know about, and things you should definitely check out. There's something local going on that I need to know about, that I need to let you know about and talk about in the future, please let me know. I'd love to know about that, and I'd love to share that. In the meantime, why don't you shoot me a message and let me know what it is that you did and how you interacted with your local businesses in your local community over the course of this coming week. Don't forget to go check out everything that's going on. There's tons of stuff to do, all sorts of local stuff going on around here. Find something local to do. Get out, enjoy the weather. It's going to be a little warm, but it's not going to be nearly as humid as it is in the middle of summer. So it won't be a bad week to be out and about and spending a little time outside. Until we talk to you again next time, you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, find something just to enjoy and find joy this weekend. That'd be a really great thing. Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.